Hello, this week we're in Lancashire on the Leeds Liverpool Canal. We're in Nicholson Guide number 5. Here's Leeds, Manchester, Liverpool, and we're on the Leeds Liverpool Canal just north of Wigan. And this is Debbie and Saul's boat from Barely Floating.
Well, it's a sad day today because Debbie and Saul are leaving us. We've been travelling together for months. We keep doing this, but it's so easy to share the locks, and we've had such good fun with Saul and Debbie. They're really good company. And yeah, they're going separate ways today. They're going to go down the Wigan Flight. We can't go down to the weekend, and they're heading onto the Bridgewater, I think. And then we're hoping to catch up with them later in the winter, maybe the Golly. Bye!
Bye!
Just like that, we're on our own again. It's a weird feeling. It's like the end of a really nice holiday that you've had with amazing friends. Trying not to cry. I'm a soft ass, but yeah, really enjoyed the company.
The weather was beautiful today, and it's about time after the soaking we got last week, and this is one of our favourite spots to relax. But then, it's the British summer, and the weather soon changes. But this gave me time to catch up with one of my pet commissions, and this is Boris.
It's 7:30 in the morning and we've started cruising. What's going on?
We're in fresh hell.
We've got a long day today. We've just left Hay Country Park. We're just going under the bridge that walks up to the hall, which we know very well, don't we?
We do.
We had our partnership there. It's under construction at the moment. It's covered in tarpaulin and...
Yeah, it's a shame we couldn't see it yesterday, could we? When we had to walk up there, Paul was panting going up the hill.
I was.
So yeah, we've got the Wigan Flight to do today, which is 21 locks.
21 locks.
Our friends are selfishly on holiday, so
Yeah.
we didn't see it. It's awesome. We've found some travel buddies, haven't we?
Yeah, well, Saul and Debbie, they've already took off and they've got as far as Lim, which is amazing. Well, they're in Sail, maybe Lim. They keep sending us messages saying they're missing us because we missed them. It's really nice. And yeah, we're meeting up with Nettie and her husband, whose name I can't...
Is it John?
I think so. We'll soon find out. We should never say that.
It's on the side of the boat, isn't it?
Yeah. They're a lovely couple.
They've got some doggies as well, haven't they?
Yeah, yeah. You can't miss their boat. It's got doggy paw prints on the side of it, which is really nice, I think. But yeah, we've got about half an hour journey to the top of the Wigan Flight. There are a lot of boats already there waiting to go down the Wigan Flight. We hope there's enough water. You may have heard there's lots of problems with the Wigan Flight at the moment because the pounds keep emptying. It was shut for a month, wasn't it, in the summer?
Yeah, and there was issues with the volunteers as well. We're not really sure what went on, but they were asked to leave, weren't they? Which is a real shame because some of them very experienced, and as a protest against the CRT, the other volunteers walked out. We're really not sure of the story, but yeah, really sad.
It is, because we got to know all the volley lockies on the Wigan Flight, didn't we?
Yeah, and they're really good guys.
Yeah. I did put a post on Facebook. Fingers crossed that Pete turns up today. That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we haven't seen Pete for ages, but yeah, I don't know whether he will or not. Depends what he's up to.
Well, we shall see you at the top of the Wigan Flight. After the Wigan Flight, we've then got about 5 more locks through Wigan because we're hoping to get to Gathurst. We've got some filming commitments on Tuesday, and then we're going to Parbold, which is one of our favourite villages, close to where we used to live and where we used to take Dexter all the time. And while I remember, can we thank all those people that have donated to the Just Giving page in Dexter's memory for the Dogs Trust?
It's incredible, isn't it, the amount that we've raised?
Yeah.
Really, really pleased.
Just over £4,500,
yeah,
isn't it?
Yeah, so thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you. It's really appreciated,
Yeah.
and we thought it'd be nice to do something in his memory.
Yeah.
Well, it's a cool day. Let's hope it stays dry.
It's freezing. I'm really cold. I know that it's 'cause I'm really tired.
Yeah. Well, I've been running around, getting the covers down, taking the fenders off, but I'm roasted now.
I don't know whether I've mentioned it, but I'm not a morning person.
Right. Enjoy today's video.
So they're asleep. They've got the luxury of being able to stay in bed.
I know.
I'm shattered.
They don't have to travel anywhere, do they?
No.
Just swim and feed. Sounds perfect.
So these are our companions travelling down the Wigan Flight today. Oh, look at the weed in this canal.
We got here at 8 o'clock, it's now 8:30. There were a couple of boats in front of us going down. We've heard that the 7th pound down is completely empty and they can't fill it, so we're going to get part way down and hope that they can fill it. Fingers crossed. Anthony just phoned to say that the lock, they're setting it for us, so Alan and myself, we're going to set off. It's Alan and Nettie, not John and Nettie. Apologies, Alan.
It's only 5 minutes to the top of the Wigan Flight, but we soon spot a problem.
Look at all this weed. It's like an old bowling green.
Are you in?
Think so, yeah.
Don't forget your little...
You were doing the dance then. I seen you in this one. I thought, coming from pub on an all-nighter, all pub and everything.
It's there's actually that much weed in front of the boat. We can't move forward, and the back is over the sill. We're gonna have to pull all this out. Oh, it's ridiculous. Look at it all.
Look at all...
So this is a top block of the Wigan Flight. Look at this. Come on, CRT, what are you doing? We've normally got a lot of time for the CRT, but this is terrible. It took us a good 15 minutes just to clear this to be able to actually get in the lock.
By the time we got rid of the weed, it took us 50 minutes just to do this one lock, but we had to make sure the boat was safe and the button was away from the sill. The weed in front was stopping us from coming out of the lock. Alan's at full speed ahead and it wouldn't budge, so I had to join in and put our boat in full throttle too.
Got me to go as well?
You can see all this weed. The boats are really struggling to even get out the lock.
Less yackling, more tackling. This weed's going to follow us all the way down the flight, I think. Can't believe the weather. Nice, isn't it?
The property on the right just after this bridge used to be a pub. It's now somebody's home, but they've done an amazing job painting this mural on the side of the building, all depicting the canals and the areas around Wigan.
Feels nice to be back, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What, that in Wigan?
Yeah, yeah.
There's some really leaky gates and paddles on the Wigan Flight, and it is feeling a little bit unloved. flight of locks at Wigan have got a bad reputation, and yes, it's hard work, but if you can buddy up with somebody, and especially when the volunteers are on, it's a really rewarding trip. It's warming up and Anthony's trying to get rid of his waterproof trousers.
Really nice to meet viewers John and Christine who have come over from Adlington and Chorley to say hello to us on the flight today. So hello John and Christine, thanks for coming over to say hello. Nice to meet you. Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry. Do you want to grab it?
I think this is the sill that's just been repaired.
A few people said it would be a good idea while they were fixing the sill on the lock behind us to get this pound clear of all the silt, because they always have problems and it's always low, the water levels here. They were told they told these people it was too expensive to remove that silt because of the cost of the sill, but not only did they not remove the silt, they left all the stone here, which was their access into the lock. Anthony's got his shorts on, it must be warm. If you can see a lot of greenery on a lock wall like this, it usually means that the tailgates are buggered because it's always empty, always leaking, and that allows this growth to grow on the lock wall.
It was nice to see some movement on the flight, and this is a couple that we met at a friend's party a few months ago. If you're thinking of doing the Wigan Flight, there is a Facebook page that you can join. You can see who's going down, who's going up, who you can buddy up with, and whether there's any volunteers on. Alan and Nettie on Narrowboat Dougie were great company, and it really did add to the enjoyment of the day.
So I know that people say be careful of the sill, but with a bigger boat like ours, it's really pertinent to try and keep the button from the front away from here, especially because there's no fender boards here.
Be very careful if you're going into lock 77, just over on the left hand side as you're going down the flight. A big chunk of rock is missed in, and apparently some boats get caught on that if it's very high, the water level.
It's like something off Harry Potter. Look at all these spiders. Ugh. I didn't see this. Look how camouflage this is. Ah.
These bars help to keep the lock gates in position.
That'll be good. You're asking. We're about. Stop for lunch. Oh wait.
We're not that far now from the bottom of the flight and it feels like we're making really good progress. This beautiful building is one of the old lockkeeper's cottages.
Yeah, good, you?
Yeah.
I love the name.
On the paddles on the other end isn't working and these are both a bit dodgy.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah.
See you later. Alright.
If you've got a longboat like ours, make sure you keep to the left hand side if you can, going down the flight, or you're going to get wet.
Well, Alan and myself are really tired, so God knows how Auntie and Nettie are feeling. Thanks to Peter for keeping us company and giving us advice as we went down which side of the locks to go on. He's not allowed to touch the locks. Yeah, always nice to see Peter. He's a real character, and yeah, he's the first person we think of when we think of the Wigan Flight, and we know there's a big crew, or there was a big crew of volunteers on the Wigan Flight, and it's not the same without them. One more lock to do on the Wigan Flight. We're going to have a few more locks to do after that because we want to travel through Wigan itself, past the cinema and the football stadium, and get towards Gathurst. But we say this every time, this is a hard day doing these locks, let's be honest, but at the end of it, it's always a really enjoyable day, and we really feel like we've accomplished something. We've got an amazing crew, and again a big thanks to Peter for all the advice and the tips as we went down the locks. Train coming.
Alan's letting the dogs off here for a much needed toilet break.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
We're going to pull up here just for a short while, or so we thought, so we could have farewell drinks with Nettie and Alan before we go our separate ways.
Cheers. We're trying to rescue, all of us, a pigeon that's fallen in the water. Brilliant.
Hey.
I was the same mood because he was saying about stabbing.
Right.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, no, it puts him in a really bad mood. He doesn't eat.
Well, it's low blood sugars.
IKEA is now IKEA. And it's
Really?
like, yeah.
No,
You know
it
the
can't be
adverts?
right.
We had a good laugh and a couple of
Yeah.
drinks before we set off again.
Oh, we've had a fabulous time with Nettie and Alvin. She's a fellow Mancunian. Gonna miss him.
Well, Nettie and Alan, they've turned left towards Pennington, Flash and Lee. We're going straight on towards Parbold. Wigan is famous for its rugby league, its pies and the old Wigan Pier. And this is the site of the old pier. In recent times it was a nightclub and offices, and now it's been turned into apartments. Well, we've been travelling for 11 hours now. I know we did stop for about 2 hours for towpath drinks and catch up with friends, and we've said goodbye to Nettie and Alan. We've had a lovely day with them. It was great cruising down the Wigan Flight with those guys, so thank you. We've just got 2 more locks to do and then we're at Gathurst. Because we've been 11 hours cruising, the batteries are doing really well. We're about 56%. We're going to get a takeout because we don't want to cook.
We're absolutely shattered. Paul's took over from doing the locks now.
How are you feeling? Tired?
Really tired.
You've only done 24 locks.
Yeah, thanks for that. I'm
Actually,
so hungry.
yeah. You've done 21, haven't you? We had help on the
I
last.
do 21. Yeah, I'm
3.
really hungry, really cold.
Mhm.
Oh, I can't wait for something to eat.
I know. We've got 1 more lock to do, haven't we? There's a
Yeah.
party boat going through.
Yeah.
And then we're going to moor at Gathurst.
Yeah.
And order a takeout. Well, that's it. 25 locks done. We have now been cruising for 12 hours. But we had a 2-hour break, didn't we, in between? At least 2 hours, maybe 2.5
Yeah,
hours.
we had a few drinks with Peter Baxter from Wigan Flight crew.
Yep. Some of his friends.
Yep. And Nettie and Alan,
Yeah.
who we shared the locks with. We had an absolutely fabulous time, didn't we?
Yeah.
A few drinks we shared. We're absolutely starving. I'm really cold as well. It started off a bit miserable, then a beautiful day. And now
It's
it's
been
gone,
really lucky. It's not rained, has it?
yeah, now it's gone really cold.
Yeah.
Uh,
Nights are drawing in, Anthony.
All right,
That's my
Barry,
dad's.
that's his dad. He's like,
Nights are drawing in.
yeah, how depressing. Anyway, so we've got about 30 minutes left.
Maybe 45.
I'm hoping it's like that.
About 45 minutes to
I'm
Gathurst.
getting quite hungry.
Oh, do you want me
um,
to take over then?
No.
Well, it will be dark by the time we get there, so we just thought we'd say thanks for watching this video. We really appreciate it and we hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, give the video a like and don't forget to subscribe because it's completely free.
Yeah, keep your comments coming. We really do love to read them, and I do try and reply to them all eventually. It's been a bit difficult of late actually, because we've had a lot of comments, haven't we?
Thousands.
Over the last week or so. But I think I've caught up. Obviously today's I'm still behind, but I will get to catch up eventually. But please do keep it coming because we love to hear what you've got to say.
Yeah, and if you know of anyone else that may enjoy these videos, please share these videos and let them know about them. And thanks again for everyone that's donated to the Just Giving Fund in memory of Dexter. We're at £4,500, which is just amazing.
It has been incredible.
Yes,
we're totally overwhelmed. And what a legacy,
Yeah.
actually, for such a beautiful dog.
Yeah. If you haven't donated, even if you can just give £1, it'd be really appreciated because we have a lot of viewers and that would be amazing, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. And it's a fabulous cause.
Okay, well, thanks for watching.
Okay, take care.
Have a good weekend. Bye.
Bye.